Come with me to Antigua's Soca Monarchs semi-finals. Now, I've done my fair share of these, so at this point, you know you have to walk with your chair because nobody have time to be standing up. It was a little confusing at first because the regular entrance was not a backstage entrance, but we figured it out and got our tickets. And then you go through security where they just search you up, and then you get a nice little band. Now, this was way more organized than from what I'm used to back in the days. But now you come into the stadium, and the stadium was nicely set up. They don't have the carnival stage up. This is the ARG. Those are the judges. The judges were nicely set up and everything. I was like, We had walked up at about 8:30 when it was supposed to start at 8. But y'all know that nothing in the Caribbean starts on time. But this one actually seemed like it did. So we had missed the first performer. But that's okay because there were at least 29 of them more left. Now, they set it up so that you can bring your cooler, which means you bring your cooler with your drinks, with your ice, with everything. At this point, we had met my friend BJ. He was setting up the cooler. He had organized to get drinks and bottles and all kinds of things sponsored. Big up to DJ Quest for getting everybody out of their house because it was a Monday night and I'm a granny, but you know you have to do it for the culture. So let's jump into these performances. I was pleasantly surprised and impressed at the level and how far Antigua and Barbuda's Soca Monarch people have come. This is me waving my hand because the woman said to wave my hand. Look at this diversity. This guy could really, really sing. And I love that his backup dancers were a variety of shapes and sizes. This lady has been selling juice and food and popcorn ever since I know myself. It started to rain, so I ran to shelter under my fell umbrella. But you know, in the Caribbean, rain don't stop nothing but cricket. Now, what definitely adds to a performance in these sections is like an antics that they just do. And this woman was talking about how if he can handle it. And this man could not handle it. Or at least that's how he acted. And they actually did a very good job. And you see what a woman going to do upon a man in any event. Sometimes you also get props to help with the person's crowd participation. And this was Young Lyrics people giving out. And I love Young Lyrics, so I got my flag. And BJ's mommy had made everybody ice pops. And I had not had an ice pop in such a long time. This is me eating a coconut ice pop. And even though it was leaking all over me and I had to wash my skin yet again because half of it was covered with ice pop, I was happy, like Papi. At this event, of course, you can buy food and drink, and this is basically the setup for Carnival 2. But of course, somebody had to bring KFC. This is the crew. Stay tuned for part 2 where I can show you all the performances.